All right, good morning, students.
Good morning, teacher.
Okay, so everyone, how are you today? I am happy. Okay, spell happy. H A P Y. Okay, what is the date today? What is the date today? Today is Thursday. Hi, Panjopol. Okay, so while we are waiting for the others, okay, so what did you eat for breakfast? Did you eat your breakfast already? What did you eat? All right, so again, good morning, everyone. All right, so for this week's topic is the scientific mind. Okay, so this is our topic, the scientific mind. So before we start the topic, what was our topic last week? Okay, so our topic last week is all about the scientific process, right? Okay, and for this week, our topic will be about the scientific mind. So this is grade 2. All right. So let's start first with the vocabulary words. So we are going to read together. So number 1, kindly follow teacher. Number 1, develop. Again, develop. Number 2, honest. Again, honest. Okay, so in this word, the letter H is silent. So you are not going to read it as honest, right? So you are going to silent the letter H. So you are going to say honest, okay? Do not pronounce the letter H here, okay? Number 3, patient. Again, patient. Right. Number 4, reasonable. Again, reasonable. All right. Number 5, eager. Eager. Number 6, we have the word mind. Again, mind. Number 7, person. Again, person. Okay, number 8, we have the word learn. Learn. And number 9, detail. Detail. And the last word, number 10, is work. Work. Okay, so those are the 10 vocabulary words from our topic for today, which is the scientific mind. Okay, so let's move on to spelling. So I want, if I ask you to unmute, please unmute yourself, okay? I want Panjapol from Wongsa. Okay, please unmute yourself, Panjapol, so that you're going to spell the word honest in number 2. Okay, let's get back to you later, Panjapol. How about Ozone? I want Ozone to spell number 2. You follow teacher. H O N E S T. Honest.
Honest.
Very good. Okay. Plus. Okay, please unmute yourself. Plus and spell the word patient. Number 3. A T I E N T. The word is patient. Okay, very good. All right, very good. Plus, how about the other participants? I want, Nana is here. Nana, kindly unmute yourself and spell the word reasonable. Number 4. All right.
R-E-A-S-O-N-A-D-L-E.
Very good. The word is reasonable.
Reasonable.
All right, very good, Nana. Okay, how about the other students? I want Prewa. Please spell the word eager. Number 5. Letter E.
E-A-G-E-R.
Eager.
Eager.
Very good, Prewa. Okay, next, Kantapon. Who is Kantapon? A21 is Kantapon. Number 6, please spell the word mind.
M-I-N-D.
Very good, mind. Number 7, very good. Okay, number 7, Panjapol, please spell the word person. Number 7.
E-R-S-O.
E-R-S-O-N.
N.
Person.
Person.
Very good. Next, plus. Okay, plus again. Kindly spell the word learn. Number 8. L. E.
E-A-R-N.
Learn. Learn.
Learn.
Okay.
Learn.
Very good. Okay, and how do you spell the word detail? Letter D. E. T. A-I-L. Detail. All right, and number 10, work. Okay, so you spell it as W-O-R-K. All right, so those are the 10 vocabulary words of our topic. Now let's move on to the discussion of our topic for this week. Okay, so go to page 15. All right, so we have here the scientific mind. Okay, so when we study science through the scientific process, we develop a scientific mind and we will think like real scientists. Okay, so if we are going to study science through the scientific process, we are going to develop a scientific mind. And so we will think like real scientists. Okay, now being a person who has a scientific mind, there are these traits or characteristics that they need to, when we study science through the scientific process, we will develop a scientific mind. So a person with scientific mind is serious, reasonable, eager to learn, honest, detail-oriented, responsible, curious, patient, open-minded, and can work with others. Okay, so again, these are the characteristics or traits of a person who has a scientific mind. Okay, so again, let's read. So number 1, the first one is serious, reasonable, eager to learn, honest, detail-oriented, responsible, curious, patient, open-minded, and you can work with others. Okay, so we have here examples of characteristics of a person with a scientific mind. Okay, so detail-oriented. I think if we put in fertilizers, the sunflowers may grow faster. So this girl is thinking, this girl is saying this because she is detail-oriented. So she knows the details. Okay, so I think if we put in fertilizers, the sunflowers may grow faster. So that is how being oriented, being detail-oriented. Next, number 2 is honest. Okay, so in here, the girl says, we have to truly record how the sunflowers grow. So she says here, we have to truly record how the sunflowers grow. So in here, you should be honest about the result of your experiment. Okay, so again, you are not going to lie. So you should show the others the exact or the real result of your experiment. Okay, so you should have to be honest. And the last one here is eager to learn. So in here, I want to research more on how to breed sunflowers for our report. So since this girl is eager to learn about the breed of the sunflowers, that's why she is going to do a research. So she wants to do a research because she is so eager to learn about the breed of sunflowers. Okay, so these are examples of characteristics of a person who has a scientific mind. All right. Now we have here an activity in page 15. Okay. So tick or check the person with a scientific mind. Cross or X the person without it. Okay. So we are going to answer this activity in page 15. Please go ahead and open your book. Go to page 15. So I am going to call random students to answer our activity. So you just need to say if it will be X or check. Okay? So number 1, the boy says here is, how much are these marbles? Again, how much are these marbles? So what is the characteristic that is the boy showing here? Is he showing a scientific mind or no? So is that check or X for number 1? May I ask? Nana? Okay. So what do you think is the answer for number 1? Is it check or X?
Check.
Check. Very good. So the answer for number 1 is check. Okay, kindly check the box. Okay, let's move on to number 2. So the boy here is raising his hand. So teacher, I wonder, and so on. So he is trying to ask a question to his teacher. Okay, so what do you think is the answer for number 2? Is this student showing a characteristic of a person who has a scientific mind or no? So I want Ozone. Ozone, Supawan, kindly unmute yourself and tell me if it will be check or X.
Check.
Very good. The answer is check. Okay, so this boy is showing a characteristic of a person who has a scientific mind. Okay, number 3. Don't argue with me. So I think the girl here is mad and they're having an argue. So is this situation shows a characteristic of a person who has a scientific mind? Is it X or yes? X or check? So I want Prewa. Prewa, X. Okay, so the answer for number 3 is X. Okay, so in this situation, they are not showing a characteristic of a person who has a scientific mind. Okay, so if they are doing an experiment, they should not argue, right? All right, number 4. Let's move on to number 4. Okay, so the girl saw something here and she says, what is that? Okay, so she is asking a question. What is that? She is curious. So what do you think is the answer for number 4? I want plus. Okay, plus, kindly unmute yourself and tell me if the answer for number 4 is check or X.
Check.
Check, very good. So the answer for number 4 is check. So the answer for number 4 is check. Okay. Very good. Next, let's move on to number 5. Number 5, the teacher says, Kang, you haven't handed in your homework yet. So it means Kang did not do his homework. So is this boy shows a characteristic of a person who has a scientific mind? Tell me the answer. Teng Tai. Teng Tai? Okay, please unmute yourself. Teng Tai. All right. So what do you think is the answer for number 5? Is it check or X? X. Okay, so the answer for number 5 is X. Okay. All right. Let's move on to number 6. Okay, so the boy says, let's discuss this. All right, so they are going to discuss, maybe they have a lesson or an experiment to do. So that's why the boy says here, let's discuss this. Okay, so does the boy shows a traits or characteristics of someone who has a scientific mind? Is it check or X? I want Siri, Yuratai, please unmute yourself and tell me the answer for number 6. Check. Very good. The answer for number 6 is check, because they are trying to discuss about their topic or their lesson or the experiment that they are going to do. Okay, that's why the answer for number 6 is check. Okay, everyone, do this in your book in page 15. Okay, and tell me if you are finished already. All right, is everyone finished?
Finish.
Okay, how about the others?
Teacher.
Finish. Okay. So let's move on to our next activity. Okay, so we have here a diagram. So it says complete the diagram. So this is our topic last week, right? So about the scientific process. So in here, you are going to organize, or you are going to summarize the lesson that we had last week. Okay? So in here, you are going to write down the 5 steps of the scientific method. So there are 5, right? Okay, and the second group, the science process skills learned at this level. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then the last one is our topic this week, the science, which is the scientific mind. So in here, characteristics of a person with a scientific mind are examples. So you are going to list down the traits or characters here. Okay. Right. So again, please stay safe, everyone. Okay. Please maintain proper hygiene. Okay. You have to take a bath, wash your hands. Okay. You keep yourself clean. Okay.